there, Lynx here. We are playing the 7th sign, Mr.Sister! And we are opening with a line. Oh, it was a war cry. I totally thought it was a pain cry. Rika looks up quizzically from her fashion magazine. Rika, aren't you aware of the time-honored Japanese tradition of sitting in front of fans and speaking through them in order to sound like an alien? Yes. That's the one. You used to do it too, right? Good, good. And this, however, waning yet vital Japanese culture is passed on to new generations. Say what? I glance back at the appliance I was shouting into and see that it's a window air conditioning unit. It's not a fan! But then how am I supposed to achieve my alien dreams? Oh, a butterfly! And so, beckoned by a butterfly wearing a cicada disguise, I wander out of the house. What? In the world? So hot. Why did I leave the house when it's freaking sauna out here? Must be in the aliens, yeah. They beckon me to return to my home planet, a place called Earth. What would I mean? Hello? I'm being from another planet. We call ourselves humans. Yeah, it was pretty sick in its heyday. Hey, never mind. Keep on reading your magazine. What the heck am I saying to her? Even he doesn't know. Phew. Bet, Reiji, bet. I was thinking of ways to remove that second fragment, and before I knew it, I was treating the air conditioner like a fun. Ephemeral ratoon creature waddles in from the kitchen. Look! A butterfly! Putain! What? It's what? Why, it's simply in my nature. What was I talking about again? I'm getting all confused. Could you find me that one dictionary? The Accent Dictionary. They're supposed to detail the intricacies of every single Japanese accent and to be basically useless for school. Yeah. Why am I talking about niche dictionary all of a sudden? I sometimes ramble on about inexplicably random stuff. No doubt it's a heat stroke. All of a sudden the house phone starts blaring, interrupting our heartwarming sibling bonding time. Yes, I'm coming. Reiji, the self-styled alien pride of humanity, will take your call. I might. True that. I'm a geezer and a hack to boot. Just call me Hagzer for short, or maybe Gihag. Crap, I said Gihag after I picked up the phone. Oh, don't mind me, I'm simply from my secret training regiment from the remote area of Gihagen. Aoba speaking. I have a reasonable excuse and introduce myself correctly this time. Oh, hey, it's great to hear from you. He's actually my art teacher as well. That's always away working, so I'm basically Erika's guardian. Explaining that to the teacher would be a hassle for, so I just bully through the conversation. Is something the matter? I glanced at Rika, who's finished reading her magazine and is now playing with Putain.
らっしゃるかもしれませんが、エリカさんに郊外で使用する防犯ポスターをお願いしておりまして。
Yes, I'm aware of that.
そちらなんですが、進捗状況ってお分かりになりますか？
No, I haven't asked her about it. I do know that she's very happy to have been selected and that's what she's been working hard at it for.
ああ、そうですか。でしたら少し安心できました。
Is there something else you want to discuss? I lowered my voice so Erika doesn't hear.
何かというか、少々言いにくいのですが、問題がありまして。
Problem? What problem?
ですね。
You screwed up, didn't you? With the date or something like that. When the teacher explained to me his concerns, I didn't know what to say. Hey, Rika!
何？入っていいよ。どうしたの？お姉ちゃん。
That's a nice bedroom. I was wondering if you wanted a snack. I show her the tray of tea and Swiss rolls I'm carrying.
わあ、おいしそう。何？誰かのお誕生日？
I just bought it cause it was on sale. Wouldn't a Swiss roll be kind of plain for a birthday cake for?
そうかな。私は嬉しいよ。
What a frugal sister I have. I glanced around the room as I placed the dessert on the table.
いちごクリームだ。おいしい。
Oh boy. Why do I feel like her participation in the project is cancelled or something like that? I'm glad you like it! Careful not to let her catch on. I scanned the canvases in her room, but they all look familiar.
甘い。
So I'm worried about what Mr. Sumikawa told me yesterday. It was just her progress on the poster that he was worried about. You see?
お姉ちゃん食べないの？
Finish the flashback, which I haven't seen. Alright, let me do it right. Oh, and how's your poster going?
ポスター？やってるよ。
Can I see your progress?
まだ途中だし、今は学校に置いてあるから見せられないかな。
Huh? I see. That's too bad. Come to think of it, she was working on it in the art room the other day. Oh, by the way, I'm going to school for committee work tomorrow. I'll be back before lunch.
そうなんだ。わかった。
In before she has not done any progress actually. Oh boy, that would be surprising. Want me to bring the poster home for you so you can work on it here?
いいよ。学校で作業した方がはかどるし。
Wow, you are different than me then. Really? But must be a hassle to go to school when it's so hot outside.
美術室入れば冷房もあるよ。家だと誘惑が多いからね。
Well, I feel you there. It's hard for me to find the motivation to come work.
私も。
What was that? Putão! I thought she was sleeping by the living room air conditioner, but it looks like she's gotten up and come to find us.
いらっしゃい。おはよう、プーチン。パパ。
I keep an eye on my little sister welcoming Putão as I survey the room one more time and stuff my mouth with cake. Yeah, there's definitely no new art around here. It's all stuff I've seen before.
はい、私のお膝にどうぞ。パパ、ふにゃ。
Erika runs today with Putão in her arms.
プーチンもロールケーキ好きかな。猫って何を食べちゃいけないんだっけ？
Leeks, egg whites, blue-skinned fish, chocolates. But cats don't like sweets in the first place, you know.
そうなの？こんなに美味しいのにな。ちょっと食べ
are not supposed to. Erika picks up a little bite of cake and holds it up to Puten's nose.
匂い嗅いでる。どうどう？おいしい？
Hehehe. The cake doesn't appeal to her palate. She hops off Erika's laps and stalks to the bed.
ああ、残念。けど、私のベッドに乗ってくれたからいいかな。
Oh, Puten doesn't get up on your bed often.
ソファーほど好きじゃないみたい。今日でまだ3回目なんだ。
You're counting? I see. Better not tell her Puten sleeps on my bed nearly every night. She'd get jealous. We've got quite the party going in the room now.
そうだね。みんなで一緒にお昼寝する？
That bed's too small for 2 people and the cat. Go and stop messing around and finish your snack.
冗談のつもりじゃないのにな。
Looking slightly disappointed, Erika eats her cake and sips her tea. Puten just woke up. Is she going to sleep again?
短い時間で寝たり起きたりを繰り返すみたいだから寝るんじゃない？
You know, I guess that's why they called short naps cat naps.
この前調べたけど、猫の語源っていくつもあって面白いよね。
Oh yeah. Me, I was looking up what the thing is with their fascination with mice and thus it was wild the way that I'm chatting about cats. I think actually 2 people could fit into that bed, but never mind. The next day, I'm back at school after enjoying my time off. Good morning, Suzashiro! If you're wondering, Fuuko, Puten is enjoying herself nearby. It's gonna be annoying when I have to track her down later, but dealing with the headache would be even worse.
おはよう。はいこれ。
She sticks out one of the brooms she's holding toward me. Thanks! We're supposed to clean the same area as before, right?
ええ。
We've been cleaning after her usual curt reply. Nice. We continue cleaning in silence. Huh. Sure, we're just doing committee work, but this still counts as a summer break get-together. If I don't at least strike up a conversation, I'll be a total loser. I can't pass up this chance. Is there anything we're both interested in that I could talk about, like the weather? No, don't. No. I'm not getting anywhere talking about something as boring as that. Maybe I should ask her about her hobbies or her favorite foods. This isn't the first date. Hey, Suzushiro.
何？
And when I talk to her. Doing anything for summer vacation?
何か。漠然としすぎて意味がわからないんだけど。
Point taken. My question was as bad as answering whatever when someone asks what you want to eat. I just meant to ask if you had any interesting plans like a trip somewhere, you know. Thank goodness, she seems to get it.
予定。まあ、ないこともないけれど。あなたに言う必要あるかしら？
Fair enough, you don't have to, I guess.
そうよね。
Shut down. I guess she doesn't have any particular reason to tell me. Plus, it's not like we hang out even if I knew her plans. But I mean, come on! I'm just trying to make a little conversation here. Sure as hell not saying that to her. End up something like I can't take a hint. And so we resume sweeping in silence. We clean for around an hour after that with only the minimal conversation required before parting ways. Next time for sure. That. I let Sushor leave as soon as we are done sweeping and go to put away the brooms and whatnot myself, and thanks to her for getting them all out early. You know, well admit it. Well, actually, I've been planning this the whole time. I head to the art room to check up on that problem from before. Huh? But like with most classrooms, the door is firmly locked. I guess that's surprising. The materials are expensive, and the students' work is irreplaceable. Thankfully, I was expecting this and borrowed the spare key from the staff room. When I said I came for something my sister left behind, they lent it to me without digging any further. Girls may be wary around me, but since I'm never the type to stir up trouble, the teachers apparently think I'm a good student despite my appearance. I wish I didn't have to say despite my appearance there, but teachers are people too, and my looks are what they are. I open the door and step inside. Oi, you're here! That evening, after Erika returns from buying art supplies and settles in her room. You! Well, I asked her about it only yesterday, so it's a bit awkward to repeat myself. You don't pull your punches, do you, Erika? Well, I'd probably think the same thing if I saw a grown man nervously fidgeting. It's about the poster. I bumped into Mr. Sumika when we went to school for committee work today, you see. She must have guessed what's coming next. Erika turns towards me, looking serious. We got to talking about the poster. He said he doesn't think it's in the art room, so I went to check. This is really none of my business. I should be managing her club activities, but... I've checked around looking at all the drawings. None of them even remotely resembles a disaster awareness poster. But I couldn't help stepping in after the teacher told me his concerns. Because I think I might know the explanation. So, about our conversation yesterday, have you really been working on it? You're in a slump, aren't you? I want her to say yes. She will say no. But I suspect... I knew it! All she does is apologize. Hey? Erika! Looks like the teacher's hunch was right. Actually, your teacher called the other night. Yeah! He was worried about you. He wanted to know if you were still drawing. And also... I stayed voicing it. But he said that saying it would be for the best. I've been wondering if it has to do with the same old problem. He said that your art itself isn't the problem. You can draw comfortably whenever you are free to do what you want, but that you hardly complete anything when you have a team assigned. She must be aware of it herself. At least she makes no move to deny it. Said you also have trouble working even on simple friendly requests. He thinks you try to go beyond what's asked of you. So, he thinks doubly hard for you this time, whether it's a request with a specific topic. Her pained smile pierces my heart. She fishes around for the notebook and hands it to me. Oh! The notebook is filled with sketches of poster outlines. Each page contains 2 or 3 sketches, and the other poster concepts alone span several pages. You made so many of them. That much obvious even to an amateur like me. My honest impression would be that the artist was confused on what to draw.
思いつくのはどれもありきたりなものばかりで、どうして私を指名してくれたんだろう。そんなありきたりなもので満足してくれるのって考えちゃって。
She's overpressuring herself.
どうすればいいかわからないの。
No, you're not.
ダメだな、私。
What should I say? There's nothing wrong with a cliché. If I don't like it, you can just make something else. I can try to console her with that, but will Erika, the perfectionist, accept the answer? No, I don't think so. She doesn't want to run away from her responsibilities. She'd want me to tell her to face this head on.
ずっと考えるのに疲れちゃったから、今日はちょっとサボってお買い物に行ってみたけど、全然気分が晴れなかった。
Interesting, interesting.
ねえ、どうすればいいかな、お姉ちゃん。
Oh boy. She cries out to me. Faced with unanswerable question, Wait, scrolling down does that? I didn't know. Are you free tomorrow? Where is this going? I'm not sure why I asked that, but I know I can't let myself continue to feel this way. And so I. Cool. Then, let's hang out together. Okay. What? Is that really something you should be surprised about? Ready? Apparently all set to go, Erika comes rushing out of the house along with Putain in her cat carrier. I asked Fuuko to join us, but she stated that she might get in the way as a human and would rather grow as a cat, so she's Putain today. Obviously, she was coming along one way or another. Neither of us wants to deal with the splitting headaches. I haven't given much thought. How about we do some hiking? We could climb Mount Tagu. You'll be fine. I just wonder if Fuuko in those frilly clothes she likes. Putain interjects with a smug look on her face. It wasn't exactly a compliment, but she seemed to take it as one. Do I need a reason to hang out with my little sister? Okay, enough of that. We can talk more later. For now, we want to focus on having fun. Wouldn't want to waste our day out, would we? I don't blame her for digging into my motives, given the timing and all. Ah, this place. Sure, which god are you praying to? Very well, I'll allow it. The cat deity mews with discontent. Pray for me when you're up there. I'd love to, but shucks, it's against my religion. Can't deny that. Look, just let me sit this one out, okay? We just can't climb that thing. I tried to play it cool and hope she doesn't notice my legs trembling. Putain tags along behind Erika. Has she no pride? Inari's messenger to the gods, right? Why would a god pray to a mere messenger? Whatever. I suppose she did shelter here from the rain that one time. I probably shouldn't overthink it. I hear both them paying their respects while random thoughts flit through my mind. I wonder what Erika's praying for. Considering what happened yesterday, it might be about her drawing. But given the significance of this place, maybe she's praying for...
お待たせ、兄さん。パパ、パパ。
Oh, no problem. Let's get going. Night can be. Erika's completely forgotten about the accident, right? What do you pray for?
無事頂上までつけますようにって。
Huh. You do realize I could literally carry you to the top of the mountain if worst came to worst.
あ、本当？兄さん心強い。ねえ、プーチン。ぽみゃー。
Along with my bubble little sister, I strike down the familiar hiking trail. And a short while later, we find ourselves at the summit.
着きました。
着きました。
パパパ
We make it up the trail easily enough, with neither of us even short of breath. I told you those shoes would be okay. Heck, Erika's not just an artist, she's got a reputation at school for being athletic too. She's got a fair bit more stamina than most girls. Proof is, we come up here a lot because it's so close to home.
いつもは学校帰りに寄るので、もうちょっとマシな格好で来てますから。
How so? You mean like the shoes you wear to school? I mean, it'd be one thing if she was wearing heels, but I don't see much difference between her school shoes and the mules she's got on today. Sure is crowded.
そうですね。
The deserted mountaintop from the other day is now brimming with people. It's not really a tourist spot, but over long vacations, students who live nearby come up here with their friends. Oh boy. One time when we were here, we found an amateur radio club from some university broadcasting their show. I guess it's the ideal haven for them. It's also pretty common to see people on dates, and today is no exception. Though we're the only couple who brought their cat along, no surprises there. People keep glancing at us, for that maybe do with Erika's looks as much as anything. Neither Erika nor Puteon seems to mind, for they're probably used to it. Oh look how far into the forest you can see today. A witness spot I tumbled down from the other day. I stand firmly behind the railing and gaze out at the scenery.
そうですね。
I'm surprised he's not scared over
プ
here.
ーチンも見てください。
He has a problem with the stairs, but no problems over here. That's a little surprising. Puteon's eyes shine as Erika holds her up. She sighs with distinctly uncat-like admiration. Impressive, isn't it, Puteon? It was already getting dark the last time we came here. We couldn't see the tall city buildings in the distance. This time Nanahara Fuuko, I guess, can appreciate how beautiful the scenery is during the day. God, I'm satisfied. Have you come here lately?
春くらいでしょうか。一人で来ました。
All by yourself? How come?
友達ができるか不安で。
I see. Erika graduated from her old school and started at mine back in the spring. Given what happened to her that one time, it's understandable she'd be nervous about going through such a big change. At one time. Give me the details. I already don't know one story from the past. Are you still worried?
はい。ののちゃんとか地元のお友達もいますし、新しく知り合ったクラスメイトも皆さんよくしてくれてます。
I wonder if both of the situations are related. Or maybe it's the same thing. I figured, if not for that, rumors about Rika wouldn't have spread to my class. What?
兄さんはふーちゃんと来たんですよね。いつですか？
After closing ceremony, she asked me to show her around.
いいなぁ。それなら私も誘ってくれればよかったのに。
My clothes were ruined that day, so getting home was pain. I asked Fuuko to transform me to Putown to nab me a change of clothes. Then I had to change quickly by the roadside. I narrowly missed being charged with public indecency. So it was kind of a spur of moment thing, so I didn't have time to invite you.
今度は3 人できましょうね。
Little does she know. Sure. For all three of us are here now. But yeah. Not like I can tell her that. I mean, you could, technically.
で、次はどこへ向かっているのでしょう。
We hike back down the mountain, take a break to buy ice cream at an upscale shop, and make our way toward the shopping district.
お買い物でもするんですか？
Nah, we're here to have fun. Errands are right out.
けど、夏野菜が安売りになってるみたいですよ。
No way, like cucumbers and eggplants?
はい、あとトマトとかも。
That's not a vegetable. Goodness me! We can craft some splendid cucumber horses and black plant cows. We can celebrate the festival of the dead over and over.
し放題でも年に1回しかしませんよ。
Good point. And yet the veggies are calling to me. But... Thanks for the tip, but let's save it for later. We came here to have fun.
わかりました。じゃあ、帰りに寄ってみましょうね。
Of course! My sister is so impressive. We came here for fun, yet she's still concerned about our family budget. For a girl of her tender years, that's somewhat concerning. Yeah, but it's a good thing. What do you want to eat? It's noon. The sun's high in the sky and the heat has me sweating like a pig. My handkerchief hasn't left my hand in a while.
食べたいものですか？
Patrick looks picture perfect, not a drop of sweat on her. I know that boys and girls burn energy differently, but I didn't realize it was this extreme. Maybe girls have some special skill, like being able to avoid sweating through sheer willpower. Oh, that would be nice.
そうですね。開けてあるそうめんがあるので、そちらを使い切りましょうか。
I beg your pardon.
あ、それと賞味期限の近いお豆腐もありました。レタスもありますし、豆腐サラダにでもします？
I would not touch that lettuce now. Ah, it's becoming clear to me now. Might I interrupt you for a moment, Miss Erica?
なんですか？
Erica started by a sudden foray into butler speech. You weren't thinking of going home, were you?
だってお昼ご飯を食べるんですよね。
Indeed I did.
でしたら帰らないと食べるものはないと思いますよ。
No way. Was that supposed to be a joke? Did it ever occur to you that we could eat out?
外食？外食？
Is it really that shocking a suggestion?
だって外食って外食ですよね。
Well, yes, that is the definition.
そんな外食だなんて。
Could you stop being so worked up out that you're gonna make people think we're impoverished?
だって私びっくりしちゃって。
I also never do that, to be fair. I can't even remember the last time I saw her this agitated. I mean, it's true that we hardly ever ate out. There was time when all we ate was takeout and convenience store meals. But ever since we hired mommy, we've gone full throttle in the home cooking. Let's go. That's how it should be. Kind of, but, you know, sometimes. Even after Dad went away for work, Eric and I made it a point to practice, and cook all our own meals. Come to think of it, the last meal we had as a complete family was when Dad came home last spring.
どうしよう。何を食べてもいいの？
Anything edible, yes. Oh, and it has to be something we can get without leaving town.
プリンって食べられるかな？
I don't know, is it? Yes, except for the people allergic to it.
パンはダメだよね。
That would probably spell the end of humanity if true. Yeah. For as far as I know, Japan doesn't really have, like, good bread. Come to Europe if you want good bread! Actually, no, don't. No. Stop. I did not say that, okay? come if you are able to live with our culture. Then it's okay. Otherwise, go away. But yeah, we have bread. We have delicious bread. I loved going in the old place, so my like family house in a way. Going from there to tram station, because I would use either tram station to get to tram station, tram, not train, tram station to get to, I guess, middle school sometimes, but especially when I was going to football trainings, yeah, to the club. Walking past the bakery, sniffing the smell of baked goods. It was so good. Anywho, again, that was in the outskirts, so you won't get that smell, that delicious smell in like supermarkets or whatever. Not a chance. Anywho, the shock of the heat must have loosened some screws. Is she okay? I'm worried for her sanity. Yeah, I think you can simmer down a bit. I didn't expect her to get this excited about the prospect. Sure, it's a rare treat for your family, but Erika's ordinarily so even killed. I can't even remember the last time I saw her get so hyper that she lost herself in a giggling fit. Well, for starters, what kind of place would you like to go to? Japanese, Western, or Chinese? Dude, me, I would never go Japanese in Poland. I don't trust that. Even more so, I would not go sushi in Poland. Dude, not a chance. Oh, you know what? Overall, I would not go sushi anywhere but Japan, I think. I don't trust we can have good stuff in those places. Because in Japan they use like totally fresh ingredients. In Poland, they don't. It's frozen crap. Don't. Anyway. I mean, I eat frozen as well, obviously, but... Frozen sushi is not sushi. Oh, a friend of mine whose family likes to go out told me there's a good Chinese restaurant near the station. They said the mapo tofu is to die for, and that's your favorite. Oh boy. I don't know a lot of seafood focused places, but I've heard the bistro has a great fish special called lunch. As for curry, no idea, I won't look around. Erika is deep in thought, caught in a delicious dilemma. Just ask yourself what you feel like eating. Okay. Yikes, she's serious. Is there? I'm glad she's looking forward to it, but does she really have to fret over it this much? Even if we went to a fancy cafe and splurged, it would only cost us around 2,000 yen. And sure, that's expensive. We could easily stretch that much money to 4 or 5 days worth of meals cooking for ourselves, but it's not unreasonable to treat yourself once in a blue moon. Wait, what? Why are you crying? This is no time to be freaking out. This tearing is only get more intense if you burst in tears. No, you're not! Crap, those women are making up a convoluted backstory for us. You've got it all wrong, ladies. The girl is my sister. She's Japanese, and she's crying because she can't decide what to eat for lunch.
だって。
You don't have to think so hard about it. We can always eat out again. We can even come back tomorrow.
明日も
That's right. If there is something you really want, I'm happy to come along. Heck, you can even go with just your friends.
本当に
Yeah, you have my word.
やっぱりダメ。そうめんとお豆腐もったいないもん。食べなきゃ。
Even when crying, my sister has her feet firmly on the ground.
気丈な顔を見せたわ、あの子。将来日本に戻ってくるつもりね。
The housewives.
高まるわ。今夜はチョレギサラダよ。うちも何かしらキムチを使った夕飯にするわ。
Where? What? The housewives conclude their made-up story as Sekai regains her composure. Here, have a tissue. Got your handkerchief?
ある。
She wipes her tears and blows her nose into the tissue as we walk down the street.
兄さん、私じゃ決められません。
Ah, no, should I do it for you?
はい、お願いします。
Well, just so happens I know a magical place where they serve everything you could want. It's perfect for indecisive girls like you.
本当ですか？
Wait. Yes, it's that most magical of establishments. In a word, to the dinner! Huh? Okay. We headed over one block from the shopping district, let Putao out to wander around, and stepped in the chain dinner. Erika was over the moon, sure that several of the foods she'd mentioned, wanting, and came out feeling completely satisfied. Do you think she'd be this happy after eating at a lowbrow restaurant chain? Those are right at the top of the list of places to avoid on a date. My sister is so simple-minded that it's concerning. I don't know, I mean, I would say that's a jackpot overall. We really should eat out more. It's not like it will be a noticeable increase in our expenses, and here like this has me worried about Erika adapting to adulthood.
みんな美味しかったですね。
And the experience was educational to boot. Not only did I expand my repertoire of recipes, but I also learned how to treat Erika. As we leave the restaurant, Putao now back in her cage, mousing discontent.
ごめんなさい、プーチン。今度はみんなで入れるお店に行きましょうね。プープー。
If she'd call Miss Fuuko, this all could be fine. However, she says that even in her human form, she's still essentially the same cat, so finding something for her to eat would probably have been difficult. Dinner menus aren't designed around the feline diet. I know we don't do it often, but this is hardly the first time you've ever gone out to eat. How come you got so worked up about it? And it's not like it was our first time in the dinner either.
わかりませんか？
No.
そうですか。
She lets out a sad little sigh. Ha, they see something wrong.
兄さんと二人だけで行くの、今日が初めてですよ。
Come think of it, we've always gone out with that mommy. It was our first time to eat out alone together.
そういう特別感もあったから嬉しかったのに、そう感じていたのは私だけみたいですね。
What are you talking about? No, I'm sorry. I see, so that's why she was happier than usual.
まあ、美味しかったので許してあげます。
Yes. Thank goodness for that. A smile spreads across her face. She seems genuinely happy. Alright, shall we head to the station to walk off our lunch? Having no plans in mind, we just walk along, chatting about silly things. Wow, I can't even wrap my brain around that. So, Inari wasn't a fox after all.
そんなに驚くことなんですか？
if you ask me. Go on, laugh it up, foosball! The topic of the Inari Shrine came up, and Erika explained to me patiently how the fox is just a messenger to the gods. I mean, you did say that yourself, come on. And the actual god is considered separate from the fox. Putans don't think let me to check my phone, and lo and behold! So the Inari Shrine is where the god of grain, Ukanomitama, is worshipped. But dude, you literally said that before, that the fox is just a messenger. And you were surprised, well, okay, but you didn't know, I guess the shrine itself is for the god. We thought it's the shrine for the messenger, yeah. Whatever. If I had to be wrong, I wish I could have at least been less smug about it. Here's another page for my dark history. Man, how embarrassing. My angelic little sister offers sweet comfort to me before I fall into the abyss. Ah, what a truly seraphic sister I have. How brilliantly she shines. I love you. Yes. Utter words of love to wash away the darkness in my soul. Erika's kindness eases my pain, and I clicked something on the keyboard. Okay, it's fine. Oh. Oh, if it isn't the witch of the sea suit. The familiar company executive appears just as we're getting mushy. Where were you? Having medical complications again? Your head? Your appendix? Oi, don't make jokes on appendixes, okay? I had mine cut out, okay? Reiji. Oh. Let's go, Goto. High fives. We don't have to be worried that this absolutely useless part of our insides would be a threat to our lives or anything. Yeah? By the way, my appendix was kinda crazy. It was supposedly 3 times the size of normal appendix. I'm lucky that it didn't blow up, basically. Anywho. Specifically, a female executive. Goto states the obvious. Makes me worry for him and I mean, look at your face! Clearly needs surgery. He has a point, yeah. Girls aren't as averse to Goto as they are to me. For since we hang out all the time, he probably gets ignored about as badly as I do. Eric glanced at me, unsure of how to reply. Family vacation. It's an 8-hour tour. So what are you doing? Looking into bomb threats? Doing conclusion training? Huh, I could have certainly were obsessed with both of those. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, he's a great guy. Kinda, for his records clean. Tsunobe is harmless enough guy who just happens to enjoy collecting screenshots of bomb threats he finds on the internet. Internet capital letter. Please! Visual novelers, learn that. Internet is capital letter. So is visual novel, so is anime, so is manga. So are seasons, like winter, summer. Anyway. So, bro, what brings you to the station? Came to study up on the fine art of the switchback?
Switchback? なんだそれ?
電車で進行方向を反対に切り替えて走っていくことらしいですよ。以前兄さんに教えてもらいました。
それでスイッチにバックってわけか。
The switchback in Mahiro Station enables trains coming from the east to turn north. It's about the only one of its kind in the city.
おお、なるほど、そうなんだな。お、知らなかった。
Really?
え、それで
Anyway, yeah. How come you want to talk about switchbacks?
お前がしてきた話だろ
Did I? I'm sorry, my memory is deteriorating lately. I even forget dreams I've had 3 days prior.
2日前まで覚えてるんなら十分だよ。そうじゃなくて、俺が何をしてたかって話をしてたんじゃねえのか
I was. I don't actually care.
少しは持てよ。寂しいだろうが。ホームセンターに買い物へ行く途中なんだよ。
You know what? I love when Reiji does that. I love that. No, I don't. No, I don't. Probably. Now I don't know how I'm supposed to react. Should I just ask again what he's doing, or skip over that and ask him out of the hardware store?
なえ、エリカちゃん。毎日こいつが家にいると疲れない？
Heh.
楽しいですよ。
Yes!
そうか。仲良しだもんな、青化け。
Yeah, we're just reflecting on our dark pasts and our love for each other.
ギャップでけえな。
No clue, and yet it's the truth.
さて、じゃあそろそろ行くわ。そっちも家族旅行楽しんでこいよ。
Try not to pop a boner when you see the fuses.
するか。そんなマニアックな性癖持ってねえよ。
Godo leaves after a while of our usual banter.
相変わらず面白い人ですね。
I just realized what he said, by the way, to him, but whatever. He makes a good straight man, I'll give him that. Sometimes I wonder if being so serious even ever tires him out. I think jokers like Snobe and I get on his nerves sometimes. Possibly. I'm not sure for. Say, Puteun sure has been quiet lately.
そういえばそうですね。
We take a peek inside her cat carrier. Asleep. Sound asleep. Puteun's fast asleep.
さすが猫です。
She can cat snap all she wants. My dog, meanwhile, decided to start barking. After who went shopping, then headed home beneath the crimson sky. At least it's not loud. Phew! Home at last!
ただいま。楽しかった。
Oh, there's plenty of room in the vegetable compartment. I immediately unload our groceries in the fridge.
お姉ちゃん、手伝う？
Nah, this will only take a minute. Go and wash up before you sit anywhere. Alright, I'd better cut the stems of the enoki mushrooms before freezing them. Let's see. First I put everything I can in the fridge, then I get started steaming the mushrooms. Just when I finish packing them into a freezer, back and placing them in the freezer, Erika returns.
すっきり。あれ？プーチンは？
Oh yeah, we had not seen that, so yeah. Full view of her outfit. She looks really good. Man, some of the dresses are so good. Probably still asleep in the carrier, she hasn't come out.
本当だ。
かわいい. Either she's in a deep sleep or she just likes sitting there. Because she's still in the little cage even though the door is wide open.
ね、お姉ちゃん。
What's up? When I step out of the kitchen, I find her standing there waiting for me.
今日、なんでいきなり遊びに誘ってくれたの？
Do I need to hang out with my little sister?
いると思うよ。少なくとも、今日だけは。
I suppose you're right. I scratch my head and gesture for her to sit on the sofa. It was just a feeling. You told me you went shopping but didn't feel any better, right? I just wanted you to enjoy yourself, that's all.
本当に？
Honto? Yeah, I hope you had a little fun at least.
とっても楽しかった。
Yes. Well, good. The truth is, I don't know the first thing about drawing, and I didn't really understand what your advisor was telling me either. But I do know you. I mean, we've been together since the day you were born. That's right, even if you compare to Dad or Mommy. I spent much more of my life with her. I know I haven't been as attentive to you as I should been. Yeah, right. You know, like what you told me after we went to eat out today. Oh, that's what. Yeah, makes sense.
そんなことない。お姉ちゃんは私のことをよくわかってるよ。
Oh, thanks. Her eyes crinkle in a smile as I pet her head. Or say pat. That's why I know how much you love drawing and how much time you invest in it. I know everything, really. I know why she loves drawing. And I know why she can draw the poster she was asked to make. That's why. I'm sorry, Erika.
どうしたの？突然。
I mean, I owed you an apology for a long time because I'm the reason you can draw, right?
どういうこと？
It pains me to explain it after all these years, but now that it's growing into a crisis, I have no choice but to tell her. About a good-for-nothing mother. And a good-for-nothing brother. Huh? My parents divorced when I was 5 and Erika was 4. It pains me to admit it, but what drove them apart was Erika. My mother cheated with a foreigner. Oh, you too. Wow. Erika's biological father soon after giving birth to me. Dude, like, cheating is literally the worst. How can you? He got her pregnant, and my father was clueless about the whole thing, believing the child was his throughout the pregnancy. Until the day she was born, a girl with brilliant emerald eyes. One time, when we went to visit my grandma out in the country, she told me about how Dad panicked that day, calling her and asking if there were any foreigners in his ancestry. I think he called our mother's parents as well, but they all said the same thing. We were Japanese through and through. When my mom, who had been insisting that Erika was his child, heard that, she broke down and admitted the truth. The unwanted child, Erika Aoba. My mother's lover was a terrible man. The moment we learned my father knew, he scampered back to his country and hid, never acknowledging Erika. Oh, you fucking asshole. He was in debt, and my mom had been giving him money. Oh my... He was probably afraid they'd come after him for child support. My mom looked for him everywhere, but not only was he using an alias, he even lied about where he was from. Wow. It's almost funny how stupid my mom was. But Dad refused to give up on his family. He welcomed Erika as if she was his own and tried to rebuild our lives, together with our cheating mother. The children I understand, mother don't. She'll do it again. A cheater will always cheat. For years past. On the surface, we're a happy family. But for Erika and I were old enough that we should be able to think back to it. We hardly have any memories of that period. Because we've blocked out the memories of our mother's abuse. She'd beat us in places people wouldn't normally see, and if Dad or our grandparents saw the bruises, she'd pass it off as a playing too rough. To make matters worse, Dad was being worked to the bone at his job. He'd leave for work before any of us woke in the morning and only come home very late at night. He must have been quite busy, but I wonder if maybe the reason he threw himself in this car was that he wanted to forget about his strained relationship with our mother. I mean, he's done a mistake by trying to repair things with her. He should have taken the kids. And whatever happens to her happens, honestly. Whatever the reason, it compromised the safety of Erika and me. My dad first realized something was up at a long-awaited family gathering, where I refused to be near my mother. The whole time I clung to Dad, never so much as glancing at her. I was 5 years old, I could speak fine, and I was self-aware. Why would a child at that age avoid his mother? That was when my father began to suspect her. But Erika was just the opposite. She was inseparable from our mother. Among my hazy memories, the truth stands out vividly. She liked to draw, and after she'd drawn something, she'd take it to our mother, who would tell her what a good job she's done, and so Erika kept on drawing. On and on. I'm sure that's why Erika still likes to draw today. Because part of her remembers that the only time our abusive mother ever said a nice thing about her was when Erika was drawing. From the horror that was her childhood, that lone bright spot emerged. One day at last, my father found out. Having grown suspicious, he installed cameras around the house and he saw our abuse for himself. Whoa. It was winter. Capital letter. Our mother locked me out on the terrace for hours because I ate too slowly. That's so stupid. And when Erika said she didn't like the clothes our mother had bought her, she tied Erika naked to a post to teach her to treasure all her clothing. What the fuck? Erika's wailing cries fell on deaf ears. Seeing his precious children subject to the torment that was filled with remorse. His plan to rebuild our family was doomed to failure from the start. She's fucked up! Soon my parents divorced. My mother didn't fight for custody. Maybe she didn't love us anymore, or maybe she never loved us in the first place. I mean, dude, be happy about that, to be honest. It's good. That ultimately put us through counseling and requested to be transferred to a job with less overtime. We lived with our grandparents in the meantime, and then moved back in with that as soon as his request for a job transfer went through. Nice. And that was when we moved to our home here in Mahiro. We didn't need counseling anymore, and our dad came home every evening. The three of us began our new life. Back then, all we ate was fast food and ready-made meals from the convenience store. That was a researcher Wong had consumed his life. He didn't know the first thing about housework, especially cooking. But he knew that diet we'd settled into wasn't healthy for growing children. To this day, Erika still doesn't care for junk food because we ate so much of it back then. Good. That was when we were fortunate enough to hire our housekeeper, Mami Shinozuka. She was both a teacher and a mother to us, more than our meal mother ever was. Yes, Mami was our real mother. Now we're getting to the reason why Erika can draw something when you ask her to. Even after our parents divorced, she kept drawing. And I complimented her for it. She was obviously very skilled given her age. But everything changed once Mami came up into the picture. She showered Erika with praise for her drawings. At last, recognition for her achievement. That support was something Erika had always needed. But when I saw it, it felt like my mother, Mami, was being taken away from me. Oh, and so I did something so cruel that only a child would do it. Erika looked up to me as her older brother and I used that respect to grind her down. Oh no. The idea was simple. Whenever Erika showed her drawings, which she always did, I would make fun of them. Why? Looks nothing like it. You suck. Why? We're talking... Wow, dude. Young though I was, I sharpened my most cutting words and used them to slice away my sister's confidence. Dude. Day after day, Erika would hopefully show her drawings to me, and I'd reply with harsh language and abuse. I'd get a kick out of seeing the pained expression on her face. What the fuck, man? That's right, not everyone's gonna shower you with praise. Don't get cocky, I was so smug. God, I was such an idiot. Yeah. I can't even tell what you're trying to draw. There, draw that instead, I said one day, pointing at a box of crayons. I made a request. And Erika, for her part, happily went forward drawing exactly what I asked for. I was her one and only older brother, after all. And as she did, I shot her down. No, gee, you're doing it wrong, not like that! I didn't explain, I just snatched the crayons from the box and scribbled all over the canvas. Wow. Then I took the crayons, now much shorter, and shoved them in her face as she stared at me in shock. See, you did them wrong, drew them wrong. Why would you... I wish I could go back in time and punch myself. Yeah, dude, I would punch you as well. Yet even after that experience, every time when I requested a drawing, she still obliged. And every time she did, I'd mess up the drawing and yell at her. The cycle repeated day after day, like Sisyphus rolling his stone up the hill. A young mind couldn't possibly withstand that outrageous abuse. Erika suffered trauma from it. From me. Dude. Fuck, that's so messed up. I mean, I still owe you an apology for everything I put her through. After I tell her about the past I wish I could erase, I bow down my head in apology. I'm so sorry, Erika. It's all my fault that you had to bear this trauma. It was supposed to be a fun day, and then I had to go and touch on this past incident and hurt her again. But if we don't do this now, if we don't face the problem head on, Erika may never be able to move forward. Our date today wasn't me trying to atone for my sins. All I wanted was to help her get her mind off things. But it got part of me thinking. Was I perhaps just burying my head in the sand, avoiding addressing the root of the problem because I wanted not to mess up our relationship? Maybe all I was doing was trying to have a little fun out there with her. In a word, I was being selfish. Heck, even now when I'm trying to make it right, all I'm really doing is being selfish again. If she hates me for it, I deserve it. I guess this is my true character.
お姉ちゃん
You can hit me or curse me at all you want. Whatever you think I deserve, I'm sure it's fair. I do anything I can for you. Ever since the day mommy caught me in the act and gave me hell, I've been racked with remorse. My feelings haven't changed a whit since.
お姉ちゃんの
Eh, I'm sorry. I respond to Rika's condemnation with an apology.
何に謝ってるの？どうしてまだそんなことを気にしてるの？
Say what? Hey, just call this insignificant.
そんな
What?
ことだよバカ！
Hey, but I traumatize you. Of course it bothers me.
トラウマだなんて勝手に決めないで！私一言でもそんなこと言った？
I will know, but I can't think of any other explanation for...
違う！絶対違うもん！
Hey, how can you be so sure?
だって私そのこと覚えてる！すごい悔しかったし悲しかったけど
Huh?
でも嬉しかったの！
How come? Hey, you're happy. What? Am I hearing this right? But I messed up a bunch of her drawings and that's not even getting to the horrible things I said to her. She should hate me for that, right? What the heck?
お姉ちゃんに見せてた絵は今思い出してもひどいのばっかりだったよ。下手って言われて当然だし、違うって言われても当然だと思う。
What?
お父さんもマミさんももうあんまり覚えて
Makes
ないけ
sense,
ど
I guess.
お母さんだってそう。私はずっとずっと甘やかされていたの。
Okay, I mean, that makes sense, but the, you know, completely destroying the stuff, that was terrible. Or shoving the crayons in her face, that was freaking ridiculous.
周りの誰も私の絵のダメなところを言ってくれなかったし、小さい割にうまいって
Okay.
ずっと言われてた。だからお姉ちゃんだけだったんだよ。
Hmm.
私を下手ってはっきりけなしてくれたのは。
But like, I actually thought you were good. I only said that out of jealousy.
そうなの。私にはどっちでもいい。あのことがあったおかげで私はもっともっと上手くなろうって思ったし、グーの根も出ないほど綺麗に描いてお姉ちゃんに認めさせてやろうって思った。
Hmm.
そうして毎日毎日頑張ってずっとずーっと頑張って今の私があるんだよ。感謝することはあってもそれが書けない原因になんてなるわけがない。
Okay. Is that really true?
私がそうって言ってるんだからそうなの。
But you can't draw requests.
単に私の問題。相手をがっかりさせたくないから何回も何回も手直ししているうちに時間が経っちゃってるだけ。
Hmm. Okay, so if that's all true, then doesn't mean I've been completely misunderstanding her.
バカだよ。バカバカ。お姉ちゃんのバカ。
Okay, I get it already. I'm sorry. Just, you know, it's something I've been worrying about for a long time.
そんな気にしてるなんて知らなかったのに。
Of course it was. Hey, Erika. She breaks down into sobs, tears welling up in her eyes.
私そんな弱くないよ。守ってもらってばかりの妹なんかじゃない。だからお姉ちゃんは見ていてくれればいいんだよ。私が弱音吐いたって叱り飛ばしていいから書けって突き放してくれればそれでいいの。
Hmm.
だって私だけのお姉ちゃんなんだもん。
Erika! I instinctively stretch out my hand to Erika as she chokes back the tears. And when I gently pull her quivering shoulder toward me. The feelings that have been bottled up inside her all this time come flooding out as tears falling from her eyes. And maybe they're contagious because I feel warm wetness trickling down my cheeks as well. Erika. I embrace her tight. Just like back when we used to sleep in the same bed, when we were always together through thick and thin. In the days when we took solace in each other's warmth until our tears ran dry. Huh.
いっぱい泣いちゃった。
Same here. Despite my embarrassment, we remain seated on the sofa with our hands linked. Linked?
なんかお泣きしたらすっきりしたかも。
I mean, sometimes it's good to do that. Me too.
お姉ちゃんの泣くところ久々に見ちゃった。
Well, I think it's a fine thing to cry every now and then.
全然ダメじゃないよ。私の前ならいつでも泣いていいからね。
I appreciate the thought.
残念。
She withdraws her hand and gets up. Gonna go to some drawing?
どうしようかな。
If you don't want to do the poster, you can just tell them to... tell them no. Actually, I'll even apologize to the teacher on your behalf.
もう分かってないな。もっと厳しくしてくれていいって言ったでしょ。
But you don't seem to be enjoying it. I just...
そうか。愛する妹を心配しちゃうのは仕方ないよね。
Heck yeah. She's all smiles.
けどもう大丈夫。書けないって弱音を吐いちゃう自分はさっきので終わり。
Alright.
だからまた下手くそな絵を描いてたら容赦なく言ってくれていいからね。
But you never did. Don't expect criticism, art criticism from an amateur.
無茶じゃないよ。
But
絵は素人にうまいって思われないとダメだからそれでいいの。
but if you want to criticize what some people for some reason call a modern art, go ahead, honestly. It's a modern garbage, if anything. Except for anime artworks. This is art right now. But whatever you have in museums, garbage. Let's face it, that's the truth. Continue. Is that how it works? I get what she's trying to say, but I'm worried she's putting a little too much stock in my artistic sensibilities.
さてと
I bet Erika is actually producing a great art,
お夕飯になったら呼んで。頑張ってく
unlike
る
the
から。
modern times. She's ahead? Ahead? No. She's better than what modernity has, basically. Why am I speaking about that? Sounds good. I look forward to seeing it when you're done.
ありがとね、お兄ちゃん。
With that, she leaves the living room. Wait, did she just... Wait, just a second. I don't know how long Putano's been eavesdropping on us, but now she's staring at me with her jaw hanging open. Gee, what's got you so rocked up? Oh, right, that. Yeah. She called me. Big bro! And this would conclude the episode. will continue tomorrow. That was an emotional one. That's for sure. That was one which definitely stirred some anger in me towards Reiji. I don't know, I still feel like the way Erika reacted to all of that is weird. There is criticism, and there is absolutely going past it. And Reiji, with what was told to us here, definitely has passed that border very far. I know, I feel like it was... I feel basically it was not taken seriously enough by Erika here, kind of, in a way. Or more like, it was too easily forgiven, something like that. Something like that. Anywho, let's end it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed still. If you did, of course, consider liking the video. If you're new around, subscribe. That's always super appreciated. Would love to have you around as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.